The meeting creates an opportunity to create awareness of the great opportunities inherent in the connection between the oil and gas industry and Israeli innovation. When I arrived a few months ago,
7-8% of what we are still receiving from Russian gas.
At one of the largest oil and gas industry conferences in Madrid, for a moment I thought I had come to the wrong place. The display of heavy and expensive machines, which opens every conference, was replaced by a display of autonomous submarines and advanced, small autonomous robots. The heavy seismic data analysis software was replaced by system streamlining and data analysis software, and the outdated control rooms were replaced with innovative displays based on simulations of facilities, remote command and control, and management of digital models of the facilities. Heavy industry with the environmental impact. The companies were careful to present an image of environmental, advanced, digital energy companies investing in technology that reduces the environmental footprint and focuses on renewable energy and technological innovation. A senior executive at one of the largest oil and gas companies told me, "We're investing more and more in renewable energies because that is the future. But the big money is invested in digital technologies that lead to efficiency, lowering costs, and reducing the environmental footprint." Beneath the surface, a revolution is taking place. Beneath the surface, a revolution is taking place in the oil and gas industry. From an industry focused on fossil fuels to one looking for environmentally friendly energy alternatives. From a conservative industry to an open industry seeking extra-organizational technological solutions. From an industry focused on working with a small number of huge subcontractors to one open to working with a variety of innovative companies. From an industry focused on internal RART to an industry looking to implement new, extra-organizational technologies and solutions. In renewable energies, world's first patented floating solar energy system with adjustable panels. Omde by Israeli high-tech company Xfloat. More and more people understand that the real expectation is that in the next 30 to 40 years, fossil energies, with an emphasis on natural gas and renewable energies, will remain key energy sources in the global energy mix. Therefore, we are witnessing a paradigm shift and huge investments with a view to the future. We are at the threshold of an extraordinary opportunity. A huge, rich industry puts its trust in internal and external innovation and is willing to invest tremendous resources in order to search for new technologies in the field. Companies in the industry have established dozens of investment entities with huge capital earmarked for non-organizational investments, including huge venture capital funds, programs for developing collaborations between industry and academia, and more. Right now, an opportunity is being created for the Israeli innovation community to begin establishing leadership in the field, to turn Israel into the hub of innovation for the renewable oil and gas industry. The large energy companies know the potential of Israeli innovation and look up to Israel with expectations. They seek advanced solutions in the entrepreneurial and technological ecosystem, in academia, industry, and the Israeli innovation community. A recent example of this is the visit of the innovation team from the leading need company Energen, which has joined forces with the giant Halliburton company and is coming to meet with startups, entrepreneurs, and academics in Israel in a first-of-its-kind event. The meeting creates an opportunity to create awareness of the great opportunities inherent in the connection between the oil and gas industry and Israeli innovation. It's likely that this will be the opening shot for a long line of connections of this kind, paving the way for the inevitable revolution in tomorrow's energy world. The author is CEO of ISRAG and is a special consultant to the Energy Minister on oil and gas innovation. Natural gas. Israel plans to use its abundant gas resources to leverage the development of a gas-based auxiliary industrial sector. Coupled with the recent reform in the Israeli electricity market, this presents opportunities for EPPs to purchase and operate gas-based electricity generation plants. In addition, the Ministry of Energy is issuing licenses for small-scale suppliers of transmission and distribution equipment for the construction of additional substations, switching stations, etc., to support new transmission infrastructure, and its ITs to develop and operate renewable energy generation plants. U.S.-Israeli Joint Rights Day and cooperation in the renewable energy sector is growing. The Bird Foundation supports joint U.S.-Israel commercial RIDE in renewable energy and energy efficiency and publishes new calls for proposals regularly. Opportunities. Electricity infrastructure. Israel Electric Corporation, Onedate Israel state-owned electricity utility company. and the second largest procurement organization in Israel, with 5,000 active suppliers worldwide. EC is currently the sole vertically integrated electric utility company in Israel, operating in all segments, and the majority of the electricity generated in Israel is supplied by EA. In June 2018, the government of Israel approved a comprehensive structural reform in the Israeli electricity sector, planned to be implemented over the course of 8 years, 2018-2026. As part of the reform, EC's share in electricity generation will be reduced from 60 to 40. EC will retain a monopoly in the transmission and distribution segments, which require significant upgrading. It will work to develop a smart and modern grid that will improve the quality of electricity supply. ESA is planning significant upgrades to the transmission and distribution infrastructure across Israel through massive investments in the procurement of equipment for new power generation units and the expansion of its transmission and distribution infrastructure. ESE recently published a 5-year, 2022-2026. ESE invites U.S. suppliers to register to become certified suppliers and participate in future tenders. Coupled with the 2018 reform, this presents significant opportunities for U.S. manufacturers of relevant equipment, to purchase and operate power generation sites that are being sold by ES. As a state-owned company, ESC is bound by Israel's WAT2 agreement concerning public tender procedures, while some projects are tendered out in open tender procedures. In most cases, a selective tendering process requires potential suppliers to pre-qualify to be included in ISE's approved suppliers list. Coming projects include 1. The construction of a greenfield 600-900 MW gas-fired combined cycle Sorag power plant that is currently in the review process of the pre-qualification stage. 2. The privatization of Israel's largest power station, a 1693 MW gas-fired Eshkol power plant. 3. The Electricity Authority will publish a tender in September 2023 for the establishment of energy storage facilities with a total capacity of 900 MW. Energy infrastructure projects. The current scope of infrastructure investment in Israel is lower than comparable countries around the world. To address this gap, the Israeli government is planning large-scale infrastructure projects across almost all industries and publishes the Multi-Year Infrastructure for Growth in Hebrew Work Plan, a national infrastructure strategy consolidating all projects valued at more than 100 million shekels, $13 million that are either in progress, budgeted, or approved by the government. The 2023 work plan includes 228 projects valued at $1.4 billion in total, across many industries including several projects in the environmental sector. A significant portion of the projects will be implemented via a public-private partnership model.